I did not hit her. It's not true. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, camera. Today we're breaking down 5 thoughts on the hilarious, heartfelt story behind the making of the best worst movie of all time, The Disaster Artist. It's a rapid review, so let's get to it. What is going on, everybody? My name is Santiago with Cinema Santi, and before getting into the review, I'd just like to say this is my first video of what I hope to be a continuing series. I'd like this channel to revolve around filmmaking and movie reviews, so thank you so much to everyone joining me here, and without further ado, let's get into the rapid review. If you have not seen the 2003 movie The Room or heard of Tommy Wiseau, I highly suggest you check out either of those things before you go see The Disaster Artist. It's a story of Tommy Wiseau meeting Greg Sestero in an acting class in San Francisco, and the two form an unlikely friendship. The two try to make it as actors in Los Angeles before they agree to shoot and make their own feature film. Despite very little experience in acting, writing, producing, or directing, Tommy Wiseau keeps the production of this movie going, all to very comedic and yet emotional results. Let's break it down. Number 5, based on the book. The Disaster Artist was first a book written by actor Greg Sestero as a reflection of the behind-the-scenes making of the movie The Room. In the book, Greg talks about his early relationship with Tommy and how mysterious everything seemed to be. Wiseau consistently refused to reveal his true age or honestly anything about him. So what I really liked about the film is that we as the audience mostly stick with Greg, who's played by Dave Franco in the film. This is excellent because it allows us to discover Tommy right alongside him. We see all of his quirks and wonder about all of his secrets along with Greg. I happened to read a couple pages from the book right around the time I saw the movie, and it was so awesome to see that they had taken even the small elements from the book and incorporated them seamlessly into the action of the film. Number 4, focused Franco. In addition to cranking out a phenomenal performance as Tommy Wiseau, James Franco also heads this movie as the director. I think the parallels between the real-life Tommy and James Franco's decision to direct The Disaster Artist only make for a more realistic performance from him. I want to get into the specifics of the acting in a little bit, but for now I want to focus on the directing. Franco executes this movie with such precision and with so much respect for the source material and respect for the real lives of the people involved in the making of The Room. And because of that, you can see that the characters are portrayed as genuinely as possible, with all of their imperfections and all of their successes right there for us to see. Number 3, camera shake. Every now and then I notice a scene with some camera work that draws just the slightest bit of attention to itself with a little camera shake. I think for a sort of biopic making of type movie, going with this decision was incredibly effective. It feels incredibly documentary style, so it was awesome to see that technique applied to narrative film here. It also really nicely parallels Tommy Wiseau, who actually hired a videographer to document the on-set progress of the making of The Room. When the camera moves just so slightly, it drew me in and held me there. Ultimately, an awesome creative choice. Number 2, comedy dream team. This review would not be complete without mentioning the wealth of comedic talent making up this movie. You've got the Franco brothers, Seth Rogen, Alison Brie, who's been killing it in Glow on Netflix, and even Josh Hutcherson shows off his comedic abilities as one of the cast members in the production of the film. And then like Hannibal Buress is even there for a bit. There are just way too many talented cast members in this movie to fully list out, but they did an amazing job. Most of these people have previously worked together in some capacity, and you can tell that the chemistry among them really brings out the best in their performances. Number 1, awards buzz. Yes, James Franco's performance as the quirky, mysterious Tommy Wiseau is that good. In addition to the prosthetics and the wig and the contacts he wears to make the transformation, Franco went full method into becoming the human being that is Tommy Wiseau, studying his speech and delivering his accent and mannerisms with extreme accuracy. Not a lot is known about Tommy Wiseau, from his true age to where he's from to where he got the millions of dollars used to fund the production of The Room. But despite this, Franco gives us a look into a man with a dream who will do whatever it takes to make that dream a reality. The buzz continues to grow for Franco as a contender for the Best Actor Oscar, and maybe even The Disaster Artist getting a nomination for Best Picture. I'll be excited to see what happens come awards time. And that's the rapid review. I fully recommend The Disaster Artist. It is one of the best movies of 2017. I'm going to give it a run to the theater out of 10. I'll put some links in the description below for anybody interested in checking out more about The Room or the production of The Disaster Artist. Go and see it if you get the chance. It's a movie about not giving up on your dreams, about making something with your friends, and maybe not having it go exactly the way you hoped, but hey, you did it anyway. It's about growing as a person and learning to laugh at yourself a little bit. Because like Tommy says, human behavior can be so unpredictable in this world. Thanks everybody for watching, and I'll see you next time.